Good morning. Happy Sunday. So, today we're going to talk about gamifying the whole process of changing your diet. So, before I get started, as you know, I like to talk about why I'm qualified to discuss these topics. So, you may have known that I was in the hospital years ago, and it was years after that that I learned about the idea of using food as medicine. So, I learned as much as I could about different nutrition and ways to, improve things with nutrition. And I became a health coach along my journey. So that my journey that was kind of a struggle and, learning as I go kind of situation, could be easier for other people. So I could help other people go from wherever they are with their health to wherever they want to be. So whether that's overcoming a symptom or disease or illness of some kind, or just being the healthiest version of themselves that they can be. I just wanted to be that guide to kind of help people navigate that. The other thing is that as I went through this process for myself, I learned just how powerful and easy really nutrition is and how we should all be taking advantage of it. So I want to share this with as many people as possible so that we can, not even have the diseases that we're used to dealing with. Yes, there are ways with a healthy enough lifestyle and diet to, reverse disease and become healthier once you have a diagnosis. But wouldn't it be even cooler if you didn't even have it? And didn't have to ever deal with it. So yeah, that's why I like to do what I do. So back to the topic for today. We're going to talk about gamifying it. So I don't know if you took my challenge from last week of, adding something plant-based into your diet. And, I don't know if since last week, if you went shopping that, something that you get all the time, that you could just swap out for something plant-based. If you found a brand that you liked, if you found a brand you didn't like, either way, it's a win because then you know what you want next time. So this time we're actually going to talk about gamifying it. And so there was a study, I believe it was done at Harvard, that did something very similar to this, where they looked at diets and they gave a point for all plant-based foods and whole food plant-based products. So meaning, things that you recognize as a plant. And then, they took away points for things that weren't plant-based or that were junky kind of foods. So that's what we're going to do. So add 1 point every time that you eat a whole plant food, and take away a point every time you either eat something that's not a plant or something that's a junky kind of snacky food, like potato chips, for instance. They used to be a potato. They used to be a whole plant food, but then they, became a different version, a different something. So that's what I'm talking about for that. So yeah, so go ahead and do that. I really think that you should try this at least for a day, if not a couple days, and just see what you get. Please go ahead and track this and then post below in the comments what your totals are. I looked at my diet for a couple days and it ranges between I'd say a 12 and a 15. They're just kind of cool things to kind of watch. The other thing I wanted to share is the kind of code for this, the kind of cheat code, if you will, or kind of secret, is to be completely whole food plant-based, or at least plant-based. That way there is no minuses, unless, the occasional kind of junky, salty snack food. We do that once in a while, we have things like, I really enjoy plantain chips, for instance. That's obviously not a whole food. So, things like that. So, but if you're plant-based, then all you have to the only minuses are really those junky foods. So, that's just something to kind of think about and, kind of look at what your number can be and see how high you can make your number and, make it into a game. So I definitely encourage you to do that. Again, 1 point for every whole food that you eat during the day, and minus 1 point for every time you eat something that's not a plant or something that is junky. So, so let me just check over my notes here. Yeah. So definitely visit me on any social channels if you have any questions. I will post our One Simple Change with the Longs page down below. I definitely encourage you to join that if you haven't already, to, see all the resources that we share, different recipes, different articles, different videos, all kinds of things. And I encourage you to comment on there if you want to see more of something or less of something. Just to kind of let me know so it can be the best resource for you that it possibly can be. The other thing is, whether you're watching this live or on replay, to go ahead and comment below this video, on how it made you feel, if you have any reaction to it, maybe if you experienced something or you feel I may have missed something. Go ahead and put that in the comments as well. Or if you have any tips or tricks for people that, want the highest, point value that they can get. If you have any ideas or any tricks that you've used in the past, go ahead and comment that below as well. And also, if there's anything that you want me to cover in the future, I definitely, again, want this to be the best resource it can be for you so that it can help you, wherever you are to be the resource that you need. So so definitely, reach out to me. If you want to, you can reach out to me privately so you can, ask me a question that you don't want posted in a public place. You can go ahead and do that as well. So I think that's about it. Let me just double check. Yes, I think that's it. So have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye, everybody.